Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun.
Nick Collier here again. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm all excited because we're at the end of this project. We've got one last little thing to do, and the customer's going to pick the thing up in a couple of hours. Well, I said 11 o'clock this morning. So one of the things we have to do is, once this frame is on the end of each one of these rollers, or two of these rollers, then I have to come in with a bar that goes across here and to support the whole thing and keep it kind of locked in place. And basically I'm going to drill 2 holes through the end here and into the end here. So what we have to do first is put the bearings in. Let's do that. And once we get the bearings in, then we can go ahead and take our measurements and make some cuts. We'll bring you in a little closer. All right. Now these bearings are such that I think with just a little bit of tapping we can get them in without having to press them or anything like that. Of course, they always go off sideways. There we go. It actually might be easier in the long run just to press them in. So let's take some bearings over to the press and have at it. Let me pop some off of these shafts. Come on. There we go. There we go. There's 2. There's 3. And how many do we need? We need 2. So we need 8. There's 4. There's 5. 6. 7, 8. Alright, let's go over to the little hand press because it's pretty early in the morning and you know, I want to be considerate of my neighbors. All right, let's give that a shot. Oh, this is going to take forever. nice smooth running. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to get the bearings. Let's make sure they're nice and loose, and they are, into the shaft, or the shaft into the bearings. All right, come on. Let's make sure you can see this because there's a little bit of a bind, but I think once we get it kind of squared up, it should just slide straight on. One would hope. There it goes. Mm-hmm. That looks pretty good. All right, let's drop this back down. Do the same thing for this. Okay, and let's actually, I think it's better to have it sitting up because then the weight is on it and we can really take that measurement. And we need to take the measurement. All right, we'll just keep moving forward here. Our measurement. Oh, I need some glasses. 15 1/4 is what we have. Now we have about an extra 1/8 of an inch here. So I'm thinking that might be just about right. 15 1/4. Well, it'd be 15 7/16. No, 5/16. 15 5/16. Yes. And then what's their measurement on the other one? They're pretty close to each other. Yep, 15 5/16. All right. Okay, so we need to find exact center here before we move on. So we're going to go ahead and use the little kicker method here. Take it in till it's totally centered. Yeah. There it kicked. So, and then we'll come all the way over to the other side. There it goes. And we have 500 or 5 inches. 5 inches? Come on. Oh, right. Minus the 100 thousandths. So 528 minus 100. 5.00, that's 5.00 minus 490, divide that in half. Oops. $4.90 divided in 2. 245. All right, so then we just take it back to 45, right? 1, 2, 40, 3, 4, 5. Plus 1/2 thousandth. And that should drop us right dead center. I don't think it even comes close to dead center. All right, let's figure it out again. All right, well, now that we got that center totally figured out, we just need to drill 2 holes. Pretty simple. One always hopes.
Okay, our last move here is to come in and drill 2 holes in the end of this at exactly 462 thousandths away from each other. Well, actually 800 and or 900 and some odd, double that 462 at and squaring up with the edge of here. Come on. There we go. And drill it a 1/2 inch deep. Okay, so we're set to go. We've got, we squared up our 90-degree head. We squared up on our piece. We squared up the, I mean, we've squared up everything. So, you know, it should work. Actually, okay, I confess. I totally confess, I did the other one first to make sure it was going to work before I filmed it. So this one's, I'm sure, is going to work. Okay, let's get started. Now basically we're just going to drill in 1/2 inch. 462. Okay, so now we have to keep it on the same plane. So we're going to flip it this way. Is that right? That is right. We'll bring it back to 0 with the vise. Close enough. We're already set up at this 14620. Yes. Okay. So it took about, oh, I don't know, an hour and a half to set this thing up so I could drill those 4 holes. Well, actually 8 holes because I had to do 2 of these. But that's what happens. All right, let's go into the tapping process here. Little go juice. Put it in the hole. Start rotating. Make sure I'm somewhat square. Ooh, don't break the tap, Nick. Oh man, I broke it off. Ah! You bastard. All right, well, that is what it is. Now, can I get it out? Damn. Well, we try the first try. We've got one little corner here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get a chisel. And we might actually have something happening here. Or not. Look at that. Ha! That broke. All right. Yeah, it's quite a mess in there. We'll be back. All right, well, I have no idea whether this is going to work or not, but I got 2 Allen wrenches down both flutes of that tap. And I'm going to grab it with a pair of something. Probably just a plain old standard pair of pliers. Right down at the root. And we'll see if we can kind of wiggle it out. Did we get something? I think it turned. I don't see anything coming out. I'm thinking it's rotating. Oh, look at that. Come on. Don't fuck me around. Let me blow it out with air some more. You can't even see it, can you? There you go. So we got about 3/4 of a turn so far. Just kind of by wiggling it back and forth. There it is. There it is. That's about a turn and a half. Come on. There's 2 turns, 3 turns. Oh man. Ha! There's our broken piece. And we got about threads about halfway down, so we got to continue to thread it. Oops, let's get it up where you can see it again. Still can't see it. There we go. All right. Just got a little bit too cavalier. There's definitely a tight hole. Am I bottoming out? I can't be bottoming out so soon. There we go. Now we got some action going. All right, there's the bottom. Phew. Okay, assemble the rest of this piece. Here's our one plate. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's put this on first. And I think we want to go like this. Yes. There it is. Except we want to go the opposite way. There. No. This way. Ha! This way up. Couple of Allen screws. Tighten them up. Snug that down. Get that in place. All right, so we got our central shaft in, our support shaft, you might say. Let's put our rollers in. There's one. There's one. We need to get 2 bolts. All right, and our second shaft is going to go here, or our second support. And it should just slide down. Let me see, make sure the shaft is cleaned off. Come on, sweetheart, slide down there where you belong. There it goes. There, come on. Keep sliding. Ah ha 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 ha. Just like it's supposed to be. Now this side here is, well, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Okay, and there's one roller. Let's see if they spin. They spin beautifully. We'll tighten it up. Oh! Tighten up the other one. And this job is complete, I think. Well, we got a little bit of action over here, but nothing really outrageous. Yeah, it looks like this is too long, but I don't see it as a problem. Yep, I think we're good. And cleanup time, and the customer's going to be here in about 20 minutes. Well, another project down the tubes and on its way out the door. This one was a fun one because I had to be fairly accurate here in order to get everything to fit just right. And sure enough, it did, and that makes me pretty happy. So these 2 rollers here, this one and this one over here, go on this big shaft and slide up and down on the shaft and give the big rollers, which are 5.5-inch rollers, just a little bit of support. So customer's going to pick this up in about 20 minutes. We've had fun, haven't we? Yeah. And hey, this is Nick Collier. Check me out. I'm signing out.